Hey Pisces, if someone has been actively trying to sabotage your peace, manipulate your kindness, or straight up make your life miserable, you need to stay until the very end, because the universe just delivered them the most shocking wake-up call. And what I am about to reveal is going to absolutely blow your mind. Before we dive into the crazy energy shifts happening right now, let me tell you something that nobody talks about. Everyone thinks when people betray you, karma takes forever to work. But actually, the universe has been setting up a massive domino effect behind the scenes, and it is happening right now. I am pulling cards immediately, and the first card coming out is the Eight of Swords reversed. And Pisces, do you understand what this means? This is not about you being trapped anymore. This is about you breaking free from the mental prison that they tried to build around you. Let me paint this picture for you, because this Eight of Swords reversed is absolutely insane right now. For those of you who do not know, the Eight of Swords traditionally shows a woman blindfolded, surrounded by swords, stuck in her own limiting beliefs. But reversed? This is liberation energy. This is you ripping off that blindfold and seeing the truth about who was playing games with your life. And the universe is showing me that there was someone, maybe multiple people, who literally enjoyed watching you struggle. They got some sick satisfaction from seeing you confused, seeing you doubt yourself, seeing you question your own reality. These people were not just passively watching you go through hard times, Pisces. They were actively trying to keep you stuck there. Think about the last 6 to 8 months of your life. Think about moments where things felt weirdly difficult, where opportunities seemed to slip away right when you were about to grab them, where your confidence just seemed to evaporate for no logical reason. The Eight of Swords reversed is telling me that a lot of that was not natural struggle. That was manufactured chaos. Someone was literally moving pieces behind the scenes, spreading rumors, withholding information, maybe even doing some seriously dark, energetic work to keep you feeling small and powerless. But here is what they did not count on, Pisces. They did not count on your spiritual evolution. They did not count on you waking up. They did not count on the universe keeping receipts. The energy of this Eight of Swords reversed is showing me that around late last year or early this year, you started to notice things. Little things at first. Inconsistencies in stories. People acting weird when certain names came up. Opportunities that you were told were not available suddenly becoming available to others. Your intuition, which is already naturally strong as a Pisces, started screaming at you that something was off. And some of you ignored it at first because you wanted to believe the best in people. You wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. But the universe kept sending you signs, kept showing you proof, kept pulling back the curtain bit by bit until you could not deny what was happening anymore. And now, Pisces, now is when everything changes, because you are not operating from that wounded, confused, doubtful energy anymore. The Eight of Swords reversed means you have cut through the illusions, you have removed the blindfold, and you are seeing people and situations with crystal clear clarity. And let me tell you something powerful about this card in this position. When the Eight of Swords reverses, it does not just affect you. The people who were keeping you trapped, they suddenly lose their power. The manipulation tactics that used to work, they stop working. The lies they were spinning, they start to unravel, because you stepping into clarity creates a ripple effect that exposes everything. Now let me take a moment here, Pisces, because if this reading is resonating with you so far, if you are sitting there with chills running down your spine because I am describing your exact situation, do me a favor and drop a Pisces emoji in the comments right now. I need to know who I am reading for. I need to know whose energy I am channeling, because what is about to come through is going to be specific and intense, and I want to make sure I am speaking directly to your soul. Okay, so we have got the Eight of Swords reversed showing your liberation and awakening, and now I need to pull another card, because the universe is pushing me to show you what was really happening energetically while these people were trying to take you down. And the card coming out is the Seven of Swords. Now listen, Pisces, the Seven of Swords is the ultimate deception card, the sneaky thief energy, the person who operates in shadows and thinks they are getting away with something. And the fact that this card is showing up after the Eight of Swords reversed is confirmation that yes, someone was absolutely operating with hidden agendas and sneaky tactics against you. Let me break down what the Seven of Swords is revealing, because this is where it gets really specific, and some of you are going to have full body chills when I explain this. The Seven of Swords shows someone tiptoeing away with 5 swords while leaving 2 behind. This is strategic theft, calculated betrayal, someone who took from you while making it look like they were helping you or like they were innocent. And Pisces, your naturally giving and compassionate nature made you an easy target for this energy because you want to believe in people. You want to see the good in everyone. You operate from a place of genuine love and openness. But this Seven of Swords person, they saw your kindness as weakness. They saw your trust as an opportunity. They literally studied you, learned your patterns, figured out your vulnerabilities, and then exploited them for their own gain. And here is what makes this even more twisted, Pisces. This person likely presented themselves as your friend, your supporter, maybe even your confidant. They were close enough to your life to know intimate details. They were trusted enough that you let your guard down around them. They had access to your energy, your plans, your dreams, your fears, and they used all of that information against you. The Seven of Swords is showing me multiple scenarios here, and I want you to really tune in to what resonates with your specific situation. For some of you, this was a coworker or business associate who was literally stealing your ideas and presenting them as their own, while simultaneously undermining your credibility behind your back. For others, this was someone in your personal life who was playing both sides, acting like your friend to your face while spreading twisted versions of your truth to others. And for some of you, this goes even deeper into energetic theft, someone who was literally trying to drain your light, your creativity, your power because they wanted what you have but were too lazy or too dark to create it themselves. What absolutely fascinates me about the Seven of Swords appearing in this reading is that this card is all about someone thinking they are so clever, so sneaky, so untouchable. They believe they have committed the perfect crime. They think they have gotten away with their schemes. They are probably sitting back right now feeling pretty smug about themselves, maybe even laughing about how they pulled one over on you. But Pisces, what they do not realize is that the universe has been watching. Spirit has been taking notes. And every single action they took against you has been recorded in the cosmic ledger, and the bill is about to come due. Because here's what happens with Seven of Swords energy. Eventually the thief gets caught. Eventually the lies catch up. Eventually the mask slips, and everyone sees who they really are. And the universe has perfect timing with this, because it does not expose these people too early, when they could just deny and manipulate their way out of it. No, the universe waits until they are so comfortable in their deception, so confident in their schemes, so surrounded by their stolen goods, that when the exposure happens, there is no way to escape, no way to lie their way out, no way to avoid the consequences. Now, before I pull the next card, I want to share something with you, Pisces, because understanding the timing of what is happening right now is crucial. We are in a massive energetic shift period right now where old karmic patterns are being cleared at rapid speed. Things that used to take years to resolve are happening in weeks. People who have been getting away with toxic behavior for ages are suddenly being exposed in the most public and humiliating ways. The universe is literally fast-tracking karma right now, and anyone who has been playing dirty is about to face the music whether they are ready or not. All right, I am being pulled to draw the next card, and Pisces, the energy coming through is electric right now. The card that just came out is the King of Swords, and oh my God, this is the Justice card, this is the Truth card, this is the card of absolute clarity and righteous accountability. Do you understand what this means in the context of everything we have already uncovered? The King of Swords is the universe's ultimate truth teller, the cosmic judge who cuts through every lie, sees through every manipulation, and delivers verdicts based purely on facts and truth. Let me tell you exactly what the King of Swords represents in this reading, because this is where your situation takes a dramatic turn. The King of Swords is intellectual power, clear communication, absolute honesty, and unbiased judgment. This king does not operate on emotions or personal feelings. He operates on logic, evidence, and truth. And the fact that this card is appearing right after the Seven of Swords is the universe's way of saying that every sneaky move, every hidden agenda, every backstabbing action that was done against you is now being brought into the light for examination. Here is what is absolutely wild about this King of Swords energy showing up right now, Pisces. This card is not just representing abstract justice or karma. This is often showing an actual person or situation that is going to serve as the vehicle for truth and exposure. For many of you, there is someone in authority, someone with power, someone who cannot be manipulated or intimidated, who is about to get involved in your situation. This could be a boss who finally sees what has been happening in the workplace. This could be a mutual friend who has been quietly observing and is about to speak up with proof. This could be a legal authority if your situation involves contracts or formal agreements. This could even be a spiritual authority or community leader if this involves group dynamics or spiritual communities. But here is what I really need you to understand about the King of Swords energy, Pisces, because this is powerful. When this king enters a situation, he does not just reveal truth. He destroys false narratives. He does not just expose liars. He strips them of their credibility permanently. He does not just solve problems. He creates new systems that prevent those problems from happening again. The King of Swords is surgical in his approach. He cuts away everything that is not true, everything that is not just, everything that is not serving the highest good. And there is no mercy for those who have been operating in deception. I am seeing very clearly that the person or people who tried to sabotage you, who enjoyed making your life hard, who thought they were so clever with their Seven of Swords energy, they are about to come face to face with this King of Swords energy, and it is going to be devastating for them. Everything they said about you, about to be fact-checked. Every story they told, about to be investigated. Every alliance they built on lies, about to crumble. Because the King of Swords does not care about popularity, does not care about who tells the most convincing story, does not care about emotions or manipulation tactics. He cares about one thing and one thing only, the truth. And Pisces, here is where this gets even more satisfying for you. The King of Swords energy is also showing me that you are stepping into your own power in a major way right now. You are no longer operating from that soft, malleable, people-pleasing Pisces energy that made you vulnerable to manipulation. You are integrating this King of Swords clarity into your own being. You are learning to set boundaries that are non-negotiable. You are learning to communicate your truth without apologizing. You are learning to cut off people and situations that do not serve you without guilt or second guessing. You are becoming sharp where you used to be fuzzy, direct where you used to be passive, protected where you used to be too open. This transformation you are going through is permanent, Pisces. You are not going back to who you were before all of this happened. You cannot go back because you have seen too much, learned too much, evolved too much. And the people who tried to keep you small, they are about to realize that they did not break you. They forged you. They did not destroy you. They activated you. They did not win. They literally created their own worst nightmare by pushing you into your power. Now I need to pull another card because the universe is showing me there is more to this story. There is a specific energy about what is happening to these people right now. In real time in Pisces, you are going to love what I am about to reveal. The card coming through is the Five of Pentacles, and at first glance you might think, wait, that is a card about struggle and hardship, but let me tell you exactly what the universe is showing me with this card, and it is going to make perfect sense. The Five of Pentacles traditionally shows two people struggling in the cold and snow, walking past a church with warm lights inside. It is about feeling left out, excluded, struggling while watching others thrive, experiencing lack and hardship while believing there is no help available. And Pisces, this is what is happening to the people who tried to take you down. They are now walking through their own Five of Pentacles experience. They are now feeling excluded and isolated. They are now experiencing the struggle and hardship that they tried to inflict on you. Let me break this down because the cosmic justice here is poetic. Remember how these people enjoyed making your life hard? Remember how they got satisfaction from watching you struggle? Remember how they actively tried to block your blessings and opportunities? Well, the universe just said BET and reversed the entire situation. What they sent out is coming back to them multiplied. The energy they put into sabotaging you is now sabotaging them. The doors they tried to close for you are now being slammed in their faces. The isolation they tried to create around you is now their reality. The Five of Pentacles is showing me very specific scenarios playing out for these people right now, and I want you to really absorb this, Pisces, because this is your confirmation that justice is real, that karma is active, that the universe does protect its faithful ones. For the person who was stealing your ideas at work, their reputation is crumbling and opportunities are drying up. For the friend who was talking behind your back, people are starting to see through them and social circles are closing. For the energy vampire who was trying to drain your light, their own light is dimming and they cannot figure out why nothing is working for them anymore. What is absolutely fascinating about the Five of Pentacles appearing in this context is that it shows these people are experiencing struggle, but they cannot understand why. They are looking around confused, like what happened? Why is everything falling apart? Why is nothing working anymore? And they cannot see that it is direct karmic consequence for their actions against you. Because people who operate in Seven of Swords deception energy genuinely believe they are untouchable. They genuinely think they are smart enough to avoid consequences. They genuinely do not connect their current struggles to their past actions. But the universe knows Pisces. Spirit knows. And even if these people never consciously realize why their life is falling apart, even if they never connect the dots, even if they never acknowledge what they did to you, it does not matter because the correction is happening regardless of their awareness. The karmic debt is being collected whether they understand it or not. The cosmic balance is being restored with or without their participation in the process. I also need to point out something really important about the Five of Pentacles in this reading, Pisces, because there is a deeper message here for you specifically. The Five of Pentacles shows people walking past a church, walking past a source of help and healing because they are so focused on their struggle that they cannot see the solutions right in front of them. And this is exactly what is happening to the people who came against you. They are so consumed by their own downfall, so blinded by their karma catching up, so trapped in the consequences of their own actions that they cannot access help or healing, even if it is available to them, because they have closed themselves off spiritually through their negative actions. Meanwhile, you, Pisces, you are walking through that church door. You are accessing the help and healing. You are connecting to source energy and divine support. You are receiving the blessings and opportunities that were always meant for you, but were being blocked by these negative energies because you chose truth over deception. You chose integrity over manipulation. You chose to maintain your spiritual connection even when people were trying to pull you into darkness. And that is why you are being elevated while they are being humbled. Let me pull one more card because I am feeling very strongly that there is a specific message about what is coming next for you, Pisces, about the specific blessings and opportunities that are about to flood into your life now that these blocking energies have been removed. And the card that just came out is the Ace of Wands and Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Do you understand what this means? The Ace of Wands is pure creative fire, new beginnings, passionate new opportunities, inspired action. The universe handing you a literal magical wand and saying, go create your dreams. This is massive, Pisces, because the Ace of Wands represents the start of something completely new and exciting and aligned with your soul purpose. After all the struggle, after all the sabotage, after all the people trying to dim your light and steal your energy, the universe is now saying, okay, the path is clear, the obstacles are removed. Here is your divine opportunity to step into the next level of your life. This Ace of Wands is not just a small improvement or minor change. This is a complete energetic shift into a new timeline, a new reality, a new version of yourself that these people could not have imagined because they only saw you through the lens of who you were, not who you are becoming. The Ace of Wands is showing me new career opportunities for many of you, Pisces. Projects that actually value your creativity and vision. Work environments where your talents are celebrated, not stolen. Collaborations with people who operate in integrity and mutual respect. Financial opportunities that reflect your true worth. And here is what is beautiful about this Ace of Wands energy. It is coming through fast. This is not a slow build. This is not a maybe someday situation. This is the universe saying the time is now, the energy is right. Move quickly on the inspired ideas and opportunities that are presenting themselves. For those of you in creative fields, the Ace of Wands is showing a surge of inspiration and creative flow like you have not experienced in years. Ideas are going to be downloading into your consciousness rapidly. Projects that have been stuck are suddenly going to have breakthrough momentum. Your unique artistic voice that maybe got suppressed or doubted is about to come through stronger and more authentic than ever before. And the audience, the clients, the opportunities that are meant for your specific frequency are about to start showing up in ways that feel almost magical. For those of you in business or entrepreneurship, the Ace of Wands is showing new ventures, new directions, possibly even completely reinventing what you do or how you do it. I am seeing some of you launching something that has been in your heart for a long time, but you were too scared or too blocked to pursue. I am seeing others of you taking your current work in a bold new direction that feels risky, but so aligned. And the universe is giving you the green light, Pisces. The universe is saying this is your time, this is your moment. Trust the fire in your soul and move. But here is what I really need you to understand about this Ace of Wands coming after everything we have already discussed, Pisces. This is not just about external opportunities and new beginnings. This is about you reclaiming your passion, your confidence, your belief in yourself and your path. The people who tried to sabotage you, they did not just try to block your external success, they tried to extinguish your inner fire. They tried to make you doubt your abilities, question your vision, lose faith in your dreams. They wanted you to feel small, powerless, stuck, uninspired. But the Ace of Wands is the universe saying, not only did they fail, but your fire is burning brighter than ever because you have been through the trials and you chose to keep your flame alive. This Ace of Wands energy is also showing me that you are about to have opportunities to lead, to inspire, to be a light for others who are going through similar experiences. Your story, your journey, your transformation from victim to victor is going to resonate with so many people and open doors you never imagined. Some of you are going to find your voice and platform to share your truth in powerful ways. Others are going to step into mentor or teacher roles. All of you are going to realize that everything you went through was not just about you, it was preparing you to be a beacon for others. Now let me address something important before I pull the final cards. Pisces. Because I know some of you are sitting there thinking, but what about the people who hurt me? Do they ever have to face what they did? Do they ever have to acknowledge their actions? Will they ever apologize or make amends? And I need to give you some real truth here because this is where spiritual maturity comes in. The King of Swords energy we talked about earlier is bringing truth and justice. The Five of Pentacles is showing their karmic struggles. But that does not necessarily mean you are going to get the personal acknowledgement or apology you might be hoping for. Here is the reality, Pisces. People who operate in Seven of Swords deception energy, people who genuinely enjoyed causing others pain, these are not emotionally or spiritually evolved individuals. Most of them will never take accountability. Most of them will never admit what they did. Most of them will justify, rationalize, and play victim, even as their life falls apart around them. And you have to make peace with the fact that your justice and your healing do not require their participation. Your elevation does not need their acknowledgement. Your success does not depend on their apology. The universe is handling them, Pisces. Spirit is correcting the imbalance. But your job is not to wait around for them to grovel or beg for forgiveness. Your job is not to hold on to anger or resentment, waiting for them to finally see what they did. Your job is to take this Ace of Wands energy, take these new opportunities, take your reclaimed power, and build the most amazing life possible while they deal with their own karma in the background. The best revenge is not confrontation. It is becoming so successful, so happy, so fulfilled that they become irrelevant to your story. Let me pull 2 more cards, because I want to see the ultimate outcome of this entire situation, where you are headed in the bigger picture now that these energies have shifted. I am shuffling, and the first card coming out is the 6 of Wands in Pisces. Yes, this is the victory card, the success card, the public recognition card. The 6 of Wands shows someone riding through town on a horse, holding a wand with a victory wreath, being celebrated and acknowledged by the crowd. This is you in your near future, Pisces. This is you being seen, being celebrated, being recognized for your talents and contributions. What I love about the 6 of Wands appearing in this reading is that it is not just private success or internal growth. This is public acknowledgement. This is other people seeing your value, your light, your gifts. This is opportunities coming to you because of your reputation and track record. This is being chosen, being sought after, being the obvious choice for roles and opportunities. And Pisces, after everything you have been through, after being underestimated and sabotaged and having people try to steal your shine, this public recognition is going to feel so validating. The 6 of Wands is also showing me that your success is going to be undeniable. There is going to be no way for the people who tried to hold you back to minimize or dismiss what you achieve. There is going to be no way for them to take credit or twist the narrative. Your victory is going to be so clear, so obvious, so documented that everyone will know exactly who created it, who earned it, who deserves it. And the people who know what happened behind the scenes, they are going to watch your 6 of Wands moment and understand that justice is real and that trying to dim someone else's light only highlights your own darkness. I am also seeing with this 6 of Wands that some of you are going to have very specific moments where you cross paths with the people who tried to sabotage you. But now the power dynamic is completely different. Maybe you see them at an industry event where you are the one being honored or speaking. Maybe you run into them in a social setting where everyone is congratulating you on recent success. Maybe you are in a position to hire or not hire them, to approve or deny their request, to give or withhold an opportunity. And you are going to handle these moments with such grace and maturity that it will showcase the difference between someone who has grown through their challenges versus someone who is still stuck in toxic patterns. The final card I am pulling is going to show us the ultimate lesson and transformation from this entire experience. And the card coming through is the 9 of Cups, and oh my God, Pisces. The 9 of Cups is called the wish card, the emotional fulfillment card, the card that says your deepest desires are manifesting. This is the universe saying not only did you survive what they tried to do to you, not only did you overcome and succeed, but you are actually going to end up happier and more fulfilled than you ever would have been if none of this had happened. The 9 of Cups is showing me that everything you experienced, as painful as it was, actually redirected you toward your true path. If these people had not shown their true colors, you might have stayed in situations or relationships that were not aligned with your highest good. If you had not been forced to develop boundaries and discernment, you might have continued operating in ways that left you vulnerable. If you had not gone through this transformation, you might never have discovered the strength and power you actually possess. So the 9 of Cups is the universe's way of saying that in the grand scheme of your life, This difficult period is actually going to be seen as a blessing in disguise. You are going to look back and realize that the people who tried to hurt you actually did you a favor by revealing themselves. You are going to be grateful for the lessons learned, the strength gained, the clarity achieved. You are going to understand that sometimes the universe allows people to show you their true nature so you can make better choices about who deserves access to your energy. The Nine of Cups is also about satisfaction, Pisces, deep soul level contentment, and happiness. This is showing me that you are moving into a phase of life where you finally feel at peace with who you are, confident in your path, surrounded by genuine people who value and respect you, doing work that fulfills your soul, experiencing love and connection that is real and reciprocal. This is not that fake happiness where you are constantly looking over your shoulder or waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is authentic joy that comes from being aligned with your truth and living with integrity. Before I close out this reading, Pisces, I want to bring all of these cards together into one cohesive message, because what the universe has shown us today is profound. You started in the Eight of Swords reversed, breaking free from mental traps and illusions. You discovered the Seven of Swords, the deception and betrayal that was operating against you. You connected with the King of Swords, the truth and justice that is cutting through all lies. You witnessed the Five of Pentacles, the karmic struggles your saboteurs are now experiencing. You received the Ace of Wands, new passionate opportunities and creative fire. You saw the Six of Wands, public recognition and victory. And you landed on the Nine of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment and emotional satisfaction. This is a complete journey from victimhood to victory, from confusion to clarity, from struggle to success, from pain to profound joy. And the timeline on this is active right now, Pisces. This is not something that might happen someday. This is unfolding in your present reality. Some of you are already seeing early signs of this shift. Others are about to experience breakthrough moments in the coming weeks. But all of you are on this path of transformation and elevation. The people who wanted you out, who tried to take advantage of you, who enjoyed making your life hard, they got their terrifying wake-up call. They are experiencing the consequences of their actions. They are learning that you cannot play with people's lives without cosmic repercussions. They are discovering that the universe does not tolerate injustice indefinitely. And while they are dealing with their karma, you are ascending into the life you were always meant to live. My final message to you, Pisces, is this. Do not feel guilty about your success. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. Do not hesitate to step into the opportunities that are presenting themselves. You earned this elevation through your resilience, your integrity, your faith, and your refusal to become bitter or cruel despite what was done to you. You maintained your spiritual connection, your compassionate heart, your creative spirit, even when people were actively trying to destroy those beautiful parts of you. And that is why you are being blessed, while they are being humbled. Go forward with confidence, Pisces. Trust the divine timing, embrace the new beginnings, celebrate your victories, and know that every step you take into your power, into your purpose, into your authentic self, is a step away from the people and situations that tried to hold you back. You are free, you are protected, you are blessed, and your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you, and they are coming fast. If this reading resonated with your soul, if you felt every word in your spirit, drop a comment and let me know which card hit you the hardest. Share this with another Pisces who needs to hear this message. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. We are all rising together.